new day. Gone, grab your suitcase, same walk, new face. Gone, tie your shoelace. Ain't got a lot of money, but got a lot of time. So let's spend it where it's sunny. Let us see what we can find.
So this Friday we were supposed to do hydro dipping. Do you remember that? So these were the steps, and this is what I'm going to kind of go through. Never done it before, so I'm going to give it a try. So the first thing it said to do is gather our materials. So I got spray paint that was just left over in my basement, a bucket of water, I got a little sandpaper, I got two things that I found that we're going to try to dip, just little pieces of wood and frames, and protective gloves and a rag so that I don't mess up my table. Alright, the first thing it said to do is to prepare your surface. So all I did is take a piece of sandpaper and you sand down your wood, which I've done already. And then it says what a good idea to do is to add a handle or something to hold onto while you dip. So I just added a tiny little screw to the piece of wood, and it was just a little bit in, just enough to give it off so I can hold it while I dip and not get my hands dirty, and also so the whole surface can get covered. Alright, so then I filled the bucket up with water to about here. Remember, when you put something in water, it displaces the water, so it's going to make it go up higher. So you don't want to fill it to the top. So fill it a little bit down, and depending on what you're dipping, you might need to fill it lower. Mine is pretty small, so I can fill it pretty high. Then it says to spray paint the surface of the water. So I'm using green. So I'm going to try a little gray. Since I didn't get too much of the speckle in, I'm going to type gray. And with what's it called? With spray paint, you have to shake the can up really good before you start to spray. Oh yeah, so then this is kind of a brownish gray. So we'll have to see. This is not going to be pretty colors, but we'll try. Alright, then it says to hold it by the handle, dip your item slowly, and it should, hopefully, will hold on to, can you get it close up? Because you can kind of see how the paint is pushing down. And look, oh hey, that does turn out kind of cool. Pretty cool. Oh, and look, the back even. Alright, so then, yeah, if you get like extra pieces of paint. So that looks pretty cool. Kind of a nice little design. I'll rub off the edge a little. Then I'm going to lean that one up over here to dry. Now this one might be a little big. But look at my paint. So most of my paint is gone. It kind of stuck onto this one. So I'm going to try a couple of different things. Well, I can't use the flex spray anymore because that one so I'm going to do a little bit more green. And maybe a couple squirts of the brown. Look at the pattern it has on there. Looks kind of cool. So this one's going to be different. I'm going to dip it first and lift it up and then try dipping it the other way because it didn't quite fit all the way. So, ooh, this one looks kind of cool. All right, ready? Oh, yeah. Now I'm going to dip this side. Oh, sorry. And this is coming on the front and the back. Oh, that turned out pretty cool. Look at that. All right, then you let it dry. So I'm just going to lean these up here to dry. And then the last step it says to do, which I can't do for a couple hours, is to use a protective spray. It's just a top clear coat, and it's top clear coat. And you spray it so that your paint doesn't get all over. Now the directions I saw in the video I saw said what you can do is just use something else to just gather the last of the paint because it is all on the top of the water. Then you can just dump the water out. It won't damage anything or hurt anything as long as you get that last bit of paint off the top. So I'm going to get a rag and do that, and then that's it. How did you like hydro dipping?
Welcome to our new version of Vocabulary just for this week. Next week we'll kind of go back to the original with Mr. Smith once I get a chance to get connected with him digitally. But stepping in right now, I got my main man Jackson here.
Hello.
And since it's a modified vocabulary, we decided that we were going to go ahead and do a special one where we were doing popsicle stick jokes. So, since my kids are meeting us out of house and home, this is how we're going to be doing it for this week. So I'll start it off. So I got the ones that I thought were my favorite. So Jackson,
Yeah.
why is it a bad idea to work for elephants?
I don't know why.
They pay peanuts. It was okay. All right, you go.
Okay. Hey, Daddy.
Yes, sir.
What did the beach say to the tide when it came in?
I don't know.
Long time no see.
I like that one. It's better than the wave one that I've seen before. What is a mouse's least favorite weather?
What?
Weather. When it rains cats and dogs.
Okay. What do lawyers wear to the court?
Clothes, hopefully.
Lawsuits.
Lawsuits. I like that one. Let me start it. Why are movie stars so cool?
Why?
Because they got a lot of fans. Just like a lot of teachers do right now.
What do you call a sleeping Tyrannosaurus Rex?
Ooh, what do you call a sleeping T-Rex? I don't know.
A dinosaur.
Dinosaur. Wait, did I just?
You just do
I did. My bad. How did the anteater do in the race?
How?
Not bad. She won by a nose.
What did one insect say to the other?
I don't know.
You bug me.
That's what you and your sisters say to each other too. I like this
True.
one. How does a dentist examine alligators' teeth?
How?
Very carefully.
What is a duck's favorite snack?
I don't know.
Quackers.
Wait for it. All right, guys, we will look forward to talking to you guys next week with our new edition of Vocabulary once I get in touch with Mr. Smith. I hope you guys have a great weekend.